My name is Marcus Hill. I'm an attorney. I've been practicing criminal and traffic law for about 30 years. And I often get the question from college-age folks, what to do when the police show up at the door of a party. And the answer is, you need to do what you do in general, which is plan in advance. The owner or renter of the house, the person who's throwing the party, needs to be ready to respond to the police in a way that's effective. And I think that means that you need to, when you come to the party, either have someone talk to folks at the party, or even better, post something at the door, maybe on the back of the door that says, here's what to do if the police come, here's who to contact, here's their cell phone number, so that you could get in touch with them rather quickly, because the police aren't going to wait a long time. And then it also should say on that note, don't open the door and leave it open. Open the door, walk outside, and close the door. Now, the police are going to make that uncomfortable for you. They're going to stand too close. Don't push them away, but just walk out and then gradually back up and then shut the door. They're not going to like that, but that's the best thing to do, because what they're going to be doing when you open that door is they're going to be looking inside the house for reasonable suspicion to go in the house. Reasonable suspicion is a concept that comes out of a case called U.S. v. Terry, in which the police have the right to investigate a crime when there's reasonable suspicion that a crime is or is about to be committed. So for instance, they might see drug paraphernalia, marijuana, drugs, things like that. And that would give them the right to come in the house even without permission. If they're asking permission, then they probably don't have the right to go in the house. And so you need to not give them permission. The person who answers the door first, assuming that's not the person we've appointed as the person to contact the police, should say, I'm not authorized to give you permission, but I can quickly find the person who is. And then go back in the house, shut the door, and then find that person as quickly as possible. If you are the designated police contact person, you need to go to the door promptly, go outside the house, shut the door, and then the police will ask you questions. You should give them the information that I'm the person in charge of this party, I have authority from the owner, I'm the renter, I'm the owner, whatever the truth is. And then you should deny them permission to come inside the house. I wouldn't answer their questions. I wouldn't talk to them about what's going on. If they have a noise complaint, volunteer to go in the house right then and turn the volume down. And then you need to make sure that that stays down, because if they come back on a noise complaint, it makes it even more likely that people will get arrested. It's also true that sometimes they'll say, I think I see underage people inside drinking. And all these things that they say, all the questions they ask, all the statements they make, they're hoping to get a response from the person who's contacting them so that that person will give them a reason to go in the house. If I were the person who was running the party, I would say, I don't know if that's true, but I don't want to answer any questions. And I'd like to go back in the house, and I'd like for you to leave. Now, you got to be nice about that. They have guns, they're trained to fight. You don't want to get beat up. So you want to be nice about it, but you want to be firm. And you can also tell them, I think it's a good idea to tell them, I've hired a lawyer. His name's Marcus Hill. He's an old friend of mine, and he made me promise not to do all the things you're asking me to do. That is, answer questions, let me in the house, that kind of stuff. You can have my card. On the back of my card, it tells you what to do in a situation like this, or you can access my website, which is marcusehill.com, from a mobile device, and that gives you a little bit more information in the back of the card about what to do. Best rule, don't answer any questions, don't volunteer any information, keep the door shut. Thank you for your time.